All right, welcome, Ugly Thirds. John and Phil here, and I've got a Mitchell Ness here, and so if you watched our videos before, we've had some problems with the new Mitchell Nesses. John, what's the problem?
Well, I mean, the original Mitchell Ness were fantastic. Lots of stitching, very thick fabric. The cut was weird, all very long, dress-like if you get them too big. But the new ones have been all just heat-pressed garbage. And Phil thinks this one isn't heat-pressed garbage, so he went and bought one.
Yeah, I took a chance. The video was actually our trip last year to Boston where we first discovered these new Mitchell Ness ones. So take a look at that video. You can see what we said about the Mitchell Ness. But I ordered stuff from the Oilers team store. And so they sent a thing about these new round of jerseys. And do you want to show what this jersey should be?
No, I want to
do
this first.
So let's see what it's supposed to be. Because, again, they described it differently than what these other Mitchell Nesses. So we're going to see if I am right or wrong.
What'd you do?
As I fall over.
Okay.
All right, so this is what I got. John, what I got?
So this is the 96, at least I think I'm right on the era. The 1 year Oilers jersey. We did a whole video about this because it was 1 year it was worn before they got rid of the shoulders. And I'll be darned. Like, wow. It's actually better quality than the original one.
So this is what we have.
So all right. So first off, let's confirm Mitchell and Ness, and you got the jock tag Mitchell and Ness. But that is a fully stitched crest. That is not heat pressed garbage. The shoulder patches are fully embroidered. That is not heat pressed garbage. It's not even Fanatics level. And on the back, that's really good twill actually. Really good twill. Hold that for a sec.
Hold on.
So, looking at my original one, which is having some issues from the elastic in this giving, so it looks like a hefty cinch sack. We went over that in the big video. But I want to compare these sleeve stripes. The original one is fully printed. The Mitchell and Ness one is actually multiple layers stitched. The blue is on top, and then the copper is on top of the red, which is on top of the white, where this is just one panel stitched. I mean, look, I preferred this tip. At some point, it looks like they're trying too hard in a Chinese knockoff, and this has clearly had some wear to it. But I am aghast. Now, how much did you pay for it, Phil?
It almost full price.
Almost full price.
Almost full price.
So it was what? Said 200 on here?
Yes. It's Canadian. I'm not gonna. We don't need to go for full price.
I want to know.
You can know, but you don't have to say it out loud.
Oh, so it's 300 Canadian. So, but I mean, look, if you're getting,
I just don't say full out loud.
oh, because it doesn't exist if it's not full. I mean, look, 300 for what would that be like 260 American? Like that's
maybe
that's not much worse than
a regular jersey.
Yeah, I mean that's a couple bucks more. That's not bad.
But I saw them, and like I really like this logo. I kind of wish this is done more often. The Oiler with the hockey stick, but it's the oil like lever. So I gave it a shot because I don't have one. I'm wearing the like kind of not the actual.
No, it would have been that would have been the road with this, but then but after this.
I mean, I saw it. It looked like it was a good quality print. So like, I'll take a chance.
I am slack-jawed. Like, that's better than the old Mitchell and Ness was. Because the fabric isn't goofy and the cut looks normal. Like, I mean, if I saw that out in the wild, I would think that was an original. I mean, other than the jock tag. Like, wait until you see that. Is the only, you take that off.
I mean, that's a giant tag.
You can tell the difference if you know that this was printed on the OG, but like, dang. And the shoulder patches are slightly bigger too. Slightly bigger, slightly more
Is the
detailed.
crest slightly bigger on this too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you have some small. I mean, the red is
The
slightly
red's
bigger.
slightly. Well, it's also a slightly different shade of red here too.
I mean,
Just slightly.
and how it's constructed is different. What's layered, what's embroidered. This is twill versus this is straight embroidery. Like minor enough differences that you need morons like us to go through and look at this stuff. Like, wow. I gotta eat my words on this one. Like that Mitchell and Ness is, they can do it.
This is what we expect from Mitchell Ness.
That's what you're right. That's what it should be. That's what it always should have been.
Unfortunately, it's muddling the waters now with the other stuff that they're producing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like what? This is what Fanatics is capable of, which kind of makes me more annoyed with what the Fanatics standard is. However, that should make me feel bad. I mean, maybe there was enough backlash between baseball and the first lines of Mitchell and Ness, which were all heat-pressed garbage. Maybe they're listening. I mean...
Now, again, this was also printed in Canada from their store, so maybe there's a different supply.
Well, that I suppose that... Well, I'm... Yeah, okay.
Or we're just gonna have to wait to find out what's gonna happen because, you know, in what, 4 days, Adidas contract's done. Like that's technically at the end of the regular season. So,
I mean, the Penguins ones so far have been garbage. They've been heat pressed, and not even all of it's like stitched around the outside. Like it's bad. It's bad. This is good. This is very good. Like this is your normal CCM airnet. Like that's what you expect. And look at this. I mean, that's what this is always supposed to be. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. Phil was right. That's the bigger thing. I think that's actually why I'm so blown away. Phil was right.
And now it's recorded too, so we have a record of it.
Wow. I mean, you paid enough for it, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I took
but
a
at
chance.
least it was available.
I took a chance. I wanted to see, you know, if there was quality out there. Because, you know, this helps, too, if you're trying to see these online. If you're trying to find them on eBay, people are selling them. Like, what are you actually getting?
Okay, one difference. They kind of Reebokified the hemline. Obviously, there's been no break in this other than starting with the Reebok era. Adidas stopped doing that. So there's a break there for reasons. But, I mean, it looks well stitched. Unless you're really trying to like rip it apart, I mean, you're going to be fine. Like this is going to complicate actually identifying some of this stuff. If they can bring this back for the whole line, like finding a rare jersey like this one, it's going to be far more difficult and be like, what's the original, what's not.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. I guess let us know in the comments. Are you as aghast as I am? What jersey would you like to see back? Because, I mean, I never would have guessed they'd pick this one, but here we are.
This one, and they also made this one.
Well, I mean, like, I'm curious what other ones are actually, like, good enough that Mitchell... Because, like, Mitchell has brought back a Robo Pendulum U that's been really popular, but, again, they're crap quality.
Right.
They brought back the 09 Cup ones. I hated those jerseys then. I hate them now. Like, for that to be a classic throwback, like, I feel my gray hairs.
All right. So let us know in the comments. He's John, I'm Phil. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ring the bell so you get notifications when we post new videos. And come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
It's freaking me out, man.